Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, born offensive, with a black face. Last time I kept.
What's going on? It's your boy Kid Savage, back at it again with another Streetbeefs commentary. And right now, we got a special request. We're gonna have two special requests. This is from shoot, I forget the guy's name. I'll find it out in the next video. But I think he's the Wicked one right now, because we got a reaction between MMA between Wicked one and White Wolf. These videos are kind of new. I think, let me see. This one was 2 months ago, so it wasn't that old. So if I'm correct, then I think they're gonna be fighting in the Matic yard, the Matic version of the yard. It's more closer to their gym, and I think the location is pretty much perfect. So I haven't really said much about that, I don't think, in other videos, but I'll acknowledge and like the fact that, you know, they done switched it up. So a lot of these videos gonna be more on more so in their area, on their territory, like not even territory, but on their property basically. And the yard or the cage is going to have mats in it more often than not now. So should make for some interesting fights. Wicked one, don't really know too much about him. I haven't really, I don't think, watched any prior videos. White Wolf, same. I think I might have heard of him, probably seen or reacted to his fight, but I don't really remember too much about him to be like, you know, this is what he does. So right now we'll just go at it as prepare for the unexpected. So without further ado, here we go. Both 135. Pretty small guys. Rest in peace. Trying something a little bit more swaggy. You got matching gloves. I feel like I might have seen this, but I can't remember how it goes. Okay, so we probably got some history between these two. I didn't hear it exactly, but these two got some history. So they say one of White Wolf said he taking it to MMA, so they might have had a match in boxing. But here we go, touch of the gloves. Open things up with a high right kick, and Wicked one comes in swinging. He ties up with him, trying to get behind the back. But Wicked one trying to pull guard. If Wicked one could like circle out to his left, he could have got his back. But he ended up pulling guard and ended up in half guard. Wicked one doing a good job kicking off of White Wolf and getting it back to the feet. Everybody fixing themselves up. Everybody, you know, resetting and getting back to the action. White Wolf loves these kicks. And he throws another one. Missed the roundhouse and ended up throwing like a side kick, which is like a good counter to like, or a good recovery move, I should say. Oh man, Wicked one ended up taking him down. Wicked one should have hopped on him after that one. But I ain't gonna lie, I think he hit him with like a right, and he ended up knocking White Wolf down. If Wicked one had some urgency and would have got on him, I think he would have finished him. These guys are very like beginner level. I think if they get into a gym and like learn to, oh man, knock them down again. You know, Wicked Wolf need to. If you've seen this Wicked, man, you gotta pounce on him and you get him knocked down. If I'm not mistaken, that second one was a knockdown too as well with a punch. I know that first one definitely was, but I don't like what he's doing right here though. I think Wicked one like dropping down. I mean, maybe he got a good ground game, because every time he drop down, he always get the better position. But Wicked one need to like posture up and try to start winning down ground and pound. White Wolf got the body triangle on the back, so it may be a little bit harder for even like to get out of that. But with the round going down, I get around the Wicked one in this one. Wicked one seems to kind of like. Yeah, Wicked one I think got the better stand up. Yeah.
When he throws a kick, do not drop both hands.
You need to keep both hands up, and if you can, try to the direction that the kick coming in, try to like block mostly on that side, and with your other hand, with your hand that the kick ain't coming on, you want to kind of like try to cuff it a little bit so you can kind of grab the foot and then go for a takedown, a trip, or even go like for a counter strike or something. At least that's what I was talking. That's what I like to do. I don't like to, like if I can see the kick coming, whichever side it's coming to, I try to block with both hands up. And like, yeah, this block you can only block but so much, but at least with both hands it won't take as much damage. White Wolf coming in, and Wicked Wolf starting to get aggressive. Okay, Wicked Wolf finally gets the takedown, but he almost was in a bad position there with that guillotine. Wicked need to try to posture up, because White Wolf got some very flexible arms and legs, and he was able to use that triangle attempt to flip position. And now he's definitely in a bad spot. These shots may not hurt as much, but you don't want to keep getting hit in the face for too much longer. The referee ain't gonna like that. He gonna stand it up. And Wicked was just standing here. He need to try to like buck his hips and try to push him up off of him. Like get a nice deep breath and use a burst of energy to buck him off of him, because it's not looking good right here. Getting hammer fist, like round the hooks from the ground, elbows. He's doing a decent job defending because the ref ain't stepped in yet, but if it don't do something soon, then it ain't gonna look too good. And they're gonna elbow that seep through, and those punches are starting to get through. I don't know. I think the ref could do probably break it up, because honestly, Wicked not really defending himself much at this point. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's confusing because maybe those punches are not getting through. Some of them definitely are. But I would think after a while they would try to break this up. Because granted, Wicked was doing a decent job with the defense. But like I say, he don't want to stay up under there. And miraculously, he survived to the second round. Wicked is gas. Get up, man. That was deep, man. The coach like that, he try to drag you up to the back to the corner. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I kind of figured Wicked wasn't even able to get up on his own accord, so of course they're gonna call it for White Wolf.
I'll see you in November.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, that was a good fight, man. Wicked one, like I say, he had some moments in that fight where he dropped the ball a little bit. He dropped him twice. The first one, if he would have got on top of him, I think would have been more close to him like finishing him. But he had another chance when he dropped him again. The second one is a little bit not sketchy, but I don't know if he like dropped him or not. Maybe he might have slipped, but I'm gonna count it as a drop. And even in that moment, he could have got on top of him and tried to pound him out or whatever the case may be. He started messing up because I noticed he was gassing, and when he was on top, White Wolf pulled up a nice triangle and was able to use that to get the sweep and get on top. And for like the rest of the round, he was just throwing down ground and pound, man. And like, granted, some of it wasn't landing, some of it was, and like, not to try to like make a comparison between the amateurs, the UFC, and the amateurs, pros, and Streetbeefs, but you know, I think a ref will, after a while, stop it, even if you is defending it. If they don't see you like getting out of the position, and they just see you just getting well done, even with the judges and stuff. In like the Streetbeefs case, the crowd, like they not gonna want to keep looking at that and be able to comfortably say that you're winning. You're actually losing. So that's why it's kind of imperative that you try to get out of that position as possible. And if not, at least try to set up a submission. But granted, with him in the mount, on bottom mount at that, I don't think there's too many submissions that he could have done to kind of like improve this position or improve his odds. But yeah, he was able to survive, or not really survive, because he wasn't able to make it to the third. They ended up calling the fight, most likely due to exhaustion, because Wicked One couldn't even get up off the ground by himself. So, but other than that, it was a good fight by both guys. Like I said, Wicked One, he pretty much he could have came out and pulled it off. I'm thinking he the one that asked me to react to these videos. And yeah, man, if you see this Wicked man, yeah, you could have definitely won that fight. All you had to do is just keep, like, you know, do some cardio training. Of course, get into an MMA gym, learn the basics or whatever the case, but cardio most of all. Because I believe if you would have had a better cardio, you would have been able to finish the fight. If not, finish him before the fight ended. As for White Wolf, he pretty much did everything he could. He need to try to work on his stand-up more and get his defense down pat. Try to work on basic striking maneuvers, your straights, your jabs, your hooks. Same for Wicked One. And come back out and hopefully get to see a rematch and see how much you guys improve. If not a rematch, a match against some other people. But other than that, like I say, man, good fight. Good job to both guys. Props. And yeah, this been your boy Kid Savage, back with another Street Beefs commentary. Peace.
Said just don't test me, okay? When I'm testing back a paragraph, she said cool, I said groovy, then she slid loud. I laughed too, then we danced for a song, just the first half. Then I made a path.